In set, we can easily remove lines which contains searched pattern, or we can remove, for example, third or fourth line or any other number line. So let's start it, but firstly let's check how our file table.txt looks like. Now let's remove all lines which contains pattern IT. So write set, as an address use regular expression for searching IT, and as a command use d, which means remove. And we can of course need to specify input file table.txt. And we see that lines containing IT were removed. Great! Now let's recheck how looks content of table file. We see everything without any change, as we only removed IT lines from being printed in standard output. We didn't change the actual file. Now open our table file and change unit from lowercase to uppercase. And we can use the same command we used previously for deleting lines containing string IT. We see that the first line was also removed, which is correct because it has pattern IT in word unit. But we would like to keep first line present. So let's change our address with search pattern. We need to specify address to match lines only with IT unit. We can do that by adding tab before IT, because when I created file, I used tab instead of spaces to make table more readable. If you used spaces between words, age and unit, you can use blank or space character class instead. So let's write set, as a command use d, for address use character class, for example space, followed by word IT. And do a change for file table.txt. And great! We see that first line is present and only lines with IT unit were removed. Works perfectly.